Hi guys, it's Nigel at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿𝗶 Estate Agents and I hope you're well. I want to welcome you to my property tour again because we're in the same area as the one just before. It's early in Friday morning, it's just about 10 to 11 and I'm just around the corner in another one in Trent, Crescent. And here you can just see me standing in front of another detached 3-bedroom bungalow in Trent Crescent. This one backing on some fields as well, so it's got a really lovely aspect. Plenty of drive there, gas double glazing. As you go in, you've got a nice welcoming hall. You've got a downstairs bedroom, there's a downstairs bathroom, there's a lovely sized living room, there's a kitchen and a useful utility, and then 2 further bedrooms are upstairs. It's double glazing gas, plenty of parking to the front, there's a little bit of parking also if you want it to the side. Small back garden, but it does back onto those lovely rear views of those open fields and countryside. Again, it's offered with no chain, so I don't think this is going to be on the market that long because, as you know, they don't build bungalows that often. The skip there, that'll be removed and you can just see where all that parking is available to the front with that integral garage there as well. Now, with all my tours, I'm going to talk about the location, the amenities, and then we're going to head on in just behind here to take a good look around this property in Trent Crescent. I mentioned this is the second one because the first one was a chalet. This one's quite similar, although it's just got a bit more ground space before it. You've got ample parking here, 1, 2 and 3, garage, and then just in around there's some views to that rear field as well. There's a bus route that goes along here and that just trickles around, so that will link you up. You've got Riverside Drive, you can walk in around the back of the town into King George playing field, you get into Waitrose that way. The A350 runs along there, so that will take you to 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗏 and Chippenham. The stunning National Heritage Trust village of 𝘆𝗶𝗏𝗏 is about 5 miles north. If you want a day out to Bath, it's about 14 miles away. Our heritage city of Bath, and people that don't know Melksham are surrounded by 5 or 6 towns like 𝘃𝗍𝗍𝗃, Calne, Chippenham, Trowbridge, 𝘀𝗲𝗹𝗶𝗵𝗏𝗏, Bradford and Avon. It's very well located, Melksham, with all its amenities as well. There is a train station in Melksham every other hour, and that will run you into Chippenham as well. So if you want a day out even in London, an hour and 15 minutes to London, boom, there you go. Or you can get onto a train, go to Bath, or you can even head off towards Bristol as well. Beautiful elevations here. Love this little front parking. It's a detached property. It does offer no onward chain. Let's go through that door and let's take a good look around. As you remember, they don't, well, as you guys, all of you know, they don't build bungalows that often. This is quite a nice L-shaped bungalow actually, so there's a bit of space in there, a bit of finishing off. Remember, that's going to go anyway today or tomorrow. That won't be there for much longer, and there is a bit of extra parking in around. Let's just walk in here, take a good look around. It's great to have bungalows back on our books because they go very well, and people do need them to be on the ground floor or to be versatile to offer both. As you can just see, I'm just going to take a step back, so there's that side panelling and door. This is the door we came into. There's a kitchen utility off there. You can see there's some newish carpets here, or new carpets here. Radiator, that just goes through there. Stairs rising to the first floor, big living room there. And then you've got your bathroom. And if we just take and head on in here, this is the ground floor bedroom. You can use this as a family room, a kickabout room, call it what you want. But people do use these as bedrooms, especially if they can't manage the stairs anymore to go upstairs. You can put a stair lift quite easily that runs through the centre of the stairs, and you can still use the bedrooms. But like I said, this offers versatility and that flexibility that people want, and they are very sought after. Radiator there, double glazed as I said. Nice little look in here to start the tour. Come back out. I'm going to turn right because we're just going to go into the kitchen. It's actually a decent sized kitchen. You could put a little table area here, especially if there's only 1 or 2 of you. Radiator, window overlooking that front there. These could change. You could change the base units if you want. You can change the carcasses, keep the work surfaces, or take the loft out and just change all this. You've still got a good range of high level covers and base units. That's integrated with a gas hob, electric oven, extractor hood, and the pièce de la résistance. Obviously there's plumbing there, is that. And that's your rear view. Never known to have an application in the rear. You can quote me on this. Doesn't mean it won't change in the next 50 years. I'm sure it will. It might be 100 years, it might be 20 years, but as it is, anyone buying this, enjoy the view. It's a beautiful view, and why wouldn't you? Absolutely stunning. Small rear garden, which we'll cover off in a minute. We're gonna head on in here, because this is the utility. You can see there's a fridge freezer, little sink unit, gas boilers in there, little access point there. And then there's a double glazed door. There's a window just here, but it's so useful having a utility. And then the garden's quite small at the back. But who's going to care when you've got that view? You can sit on the back, you can sit at the front, you can sit on the side, which I'll show you in a minute. Just ticks all those boxes. Let's have another look in here. Really cool to have this utility window, of course, bringing in natural light. Both this is dual aspects, a window there. I haven't opened up these blinds, but you can just see how well lit. I think you can put a little table here as well, that'd be perfect. Come back through here, back out into this hallway. It's quite a long hallway, as you've noticed. Nice door again. We've been into the bedroom 3 stroke whatever room you want to call. Dated bathroom, we've got the avocado. Shower in there. You replace the tiles, you replace the shower. Radiator, nice window there, just bringing in natural light, like the actual you know, the windowsill here. And you can change the tiling, you can change the bathroom, you can keep it before I care. Some people actually do, but the point is it's a bathroom downstairs. You could actually have this as a walk-in shower, but because you've got the ensuite here, when I say ensuite, it's because you've got that shower cubicle, you may change your mind and just keep the bath, but it's ready to be changed. You don't have to spend a lot on bathrooms, you can keep it minimal, but just do that up as well if you want to. Now the double glazed door, we came out that kitchen and bedroom. There's a decent understairs storage that goes down to there, and then it opens up into this whopping decent sized living room. Again, you know what's going to be out there. Those windows open up, little peek, that doesn't change. Really good view, that. And people get hung up sometimes, like, when will it change? When will it change? Will they ever have planning? We don't think it has ever had a planning application. And yes, it might change. But of course, I think there's a point in it. A lot of these things don't get finished until 20, 30 years later. Some are 5 years, whatever. But while you've got it, you would enjoy it. So it's there to be enjoyed. Double glazed windows to that front aspect. Radiator, little plinth style there, little shelf in there. You can change it. TV can go up there. You can put a TV there. You can put a TV just here. You know, you can move your furniture around. You have a little corner sofa in here. You can have a couple of tables over there if you want seats. Enjoy the view. Open that up. It's absolutely lovely. The fact it's got no chain, it's a bonus. And it's actually in quite decent nick. Like I said, I've showed you the basic areas because you know I'm very honest on my tours. So what you see is on the tin when you get to view. But again, this has been recarpeted. You could change the paint scheme if you want to. But at the end of the day, it's all there ready for you. Dual aspect, like I say, a really well lit room, big room this. Come back through, understairs storage. Sort the bathroom out if you want to, but the great thing is it's downstairs. It's radiated throughout, you know where the boiler is in the utility. That's sorted with a double glazed window. Bedroom if you need it. If you don't, we'll have a look upstairs. Like I said, kitchen you can change a little bit. Wonderful views, there's your utility. Let's get upstairs to have a look at those 2 other double bedrooms. When I say double bedrooms, I'm sure one's double, one's a single up here. So let's pop our camera up here. Storage into the eaves. Roof. If I go left or right, it doesn't really matter. Let's go left. Into this bedroom. Nice double glazed window to that front aspect. This is a double bedroom. Radiator, put a bed this side. Perfect. TV on the wall, you don't have to have a television here at all. Come back out in here, and actually they are 2 double bedrooms. There's your bonus. I'd stay in here. Offers a little bit more out there. There's a little area that comes back from that door, look. You can put something in there, a wardrobe, you can build one in. But again, the reason why this is at the rear is because of that pièce de la résistance. And it's a glorious day, and sometimes, you know, you're going to be sat outside, you just want to enjoy it. Enjoy it where you can. Yeah, it's just lovely. Need I say any more? Let's pop out and have a look at that rear, the side bit of the parking. I want to show you the rear garden. It's a very small garden, that one, so it's easy to maintain. And there is also rear access into that garage as well. As promised, we're back downstairs. Don't forget this whopping great big room here. Another little squiz at it. Come back through, it's such a big space though, look at this. I do like this room actually. I think a lot of people would spend their time here and enjoy the view and the aspect of people walking by. Got a lot of space down here actually. It's bigger than people think. And I think it's because of the shape. Come back through, let's go through out here. Open this up, and there you've got your small garden. You can put a seating area out here. There's a door to the garage here. Little tap. It's all enclosed. Pop the camera out here, you can just have a listen. You walk to the garage, walk to the shop, walk to Leeks, Chippy, train station, town, get in the car, go to Bath. Ideal. So like I said, it's not a big one in terms of the size of the garden, but you do have this to the side. Now you could actually put a motorhome in here, you could bring it around, you don't have to have it at the front. This whole area, in case people have got motorhomes, I was thinking this the other day, you could take a bit of the hedging down, but you could actually just slide it in here. So again, if it's big enough, you can make it a little bit bigger, you could close this off, you can then make this into a garden area. You know, there's things that you can do. And bringing it around, you could put some more herbaceous borders in here. You can close your garden to the front, so you've got a little bit to the back, a bit more to the side. Again, you're still going to have that view. That's not going to go anywhere yet. And there we are, back out in the front of this property. So you've got your side access. And as you can just see, that's where the kitchen is, that's where the other bedroom is. You can start, that's where the living room is, that's where the bedroom is. One of the bedrooms are up there. It's actually a nice, attractive bungalow, this. Bit of finishing off, like I said, but it is offered with no chain. This isn't going to be on the market long. Any questions, you know, it's Nigel at 𝘆𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗶 Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour this Friday, and I look forward to hearing from you.